Welcome back, AniMayhem.
Yo, what up, everybody?
One Piece. 1132. Staxo.
One Piece.
And this is gonna be a happy episode.
Yeah,
I think.
How you
like
been?
the last few?
Tell me. Tell
We've been
us
miserable.
how you been? Because we've been, happy watching these up episodes.
That's right.
And if you've been watching them, then you know where we're at.
Well, we just seen at the end there. She got what? She got like walked
She got
up on
kidnapped.
And then Dragon was like, "What?"
Dragon and him.
What?
Dragon was looking east.
What
And
the
That's
hell?
crazy.
he's like, well, I'll do something
move
eventually.
on.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
what
just
it was like.
we're just gonna get in there. We're not gonna recap too much. So just make sure you support the channel. Gonna
Guys.
start the episode. 3, 2, 1.
Washed.
Are we
Damn,
gonna
Dragon ship's badass. You see that ship?
Is he gonna
Dragon's badass, bro.
do something? Is he gonna do
Is
something?
he? This is the first time his ship's touched water in 30 years.
I always forget how big Ivan's face actually is.
Oh, Goa
Goa?
Kingdom. That's where Luffy's from.
Ooh, is he gonna kill everybody here?
He's showing up and he's fucking shit up.
He's on a rampage trying to find her.
And Kuma's a big boy.
That was a cool little moment back there, though. I wonder if that was the first time they took Baltigo over as their base.
Where is
glasses-
my fine shit?
The glasses make his eyes look like how they are nowadays.
Hmm.
Like the no humanity kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was a king too, right? So the king thing is after.
I don't think he was a king.
I mean, we'll see.
Because that's what I say. He was like
Yeah,
a
he was the
tyrant.
tyrant.
Yeah, they call him Tyrant Kuma, but
I think that was just because the nickname he was given. Like
Epitaph.
Blackfoot Sanji, you know. His foot's not really black, but...
Oh, that makes sense. He takes her back, then he's, he regrets not marrying her.
It's been 2 years since Ginny was captured.
Damn!
Wow.
to be a celestial dragon's wife.
That's what it said.
That's what it said.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this? Oh. What? So it's adoptive daughter?
Dang, she's in the church.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sorbet.
Bro.
Bro, fucking TP yourself.
So her kid is from the fucking Celestial Dragons? Yo. This is
Gotcha.
Who didn't even hear that? Oh, that looks kind of cool.
oh my god. That was sick.
Man, these old people are fucking...
Noisy fuck.
Well, they've been around for like 30 years.
When exposed to light,
She turns into stone.
it got worse and worse and worse.
Ah, he's staying here. He's always back at this church.
It's his home. Sorry, he was born. Right? Looking up at his parents.
It's one finger.
This reminds me of the... What's the warrior with one leg?
Oh, Kiros and Rebecca?
Yeah.
And Desrosa.
He's leaving?
He's
He's going. He's still a revolutionary, and then he is.
So he just leaves the kid with the old people?
He goes, fucking bombs people, comes back and beats a dad.
Don't...
That's what he did. I'm gonna argue with what I said.
He did put her in a cage.
Just he doesn't freaking crush her.
Oh.
Wow.
Training Sabo.
I didn't know I needed to see that.
Mm.
Oh, what the fuck is that on her face?
Oh.
Oh, she has the same disease. Oh, fucking no. I've never seen it before. Must be rare.
Mm.
How did she get it, though?
True. Ooh, W. Okay.
Job was not even born.
Dragon act like he's gonna do anything.
7 years ago.
I'll sit right here.
So how old's Bonnie now? It said she's 5?
Yeah, little 5-year-old Bonnie.
Oh my gosh, she's just like her freaking mom.
Ah, we skip those.
That's right, we don't watch that arc.
Yeah, bro, that's right. We all skip Skype.
She don't know nothing. Huh?
He's doing the dance.
The 2-step.
Really? That's the dance? This goofy ass Luffy.
Remember
Clap.
around Skypiea, around the fire?
You did that dance?
They were all doing this dance.
But it wasn't like...
Even the wolves.
Even the wolves, yeah, I was gonna say.
It wasn't like known though. It was just a seated thing by Oda, right? Like Luffy didn't know. Oh, I'm doing the nigga
No,
dance.
no.
No.
Bro, don't say it like
Hey,
that.
don't salt the wound. What the fuck?
That's a doctor. They have to be straightforward.
That is also very
Fuck
true.
that guy.
But it's like it's something else you don't need to say is the whole 10-year-old part.
Yeah, just say 5 years.
You got 5 years. That's it, bro. Sorry.
You know her birthday, bro? She's never gonna see it. Sound evil as shit.
I don't know how I'd be able to take that if I was a father.
No, that's disgusting.
You be in denial.
That I believe.
Is it better to give her the hope?
Nah. Yeah, you can't.
You can't tell
To
me.
her little
No,
kid,
that's
I guess
crazy.
not. If it was an adult, though.
I'm starting to think
Even
maybe.
then,
Okay.
Nightmares return to the Sorbet Kingdom. Really?
What if?
These people
Oh,
can't catch a damn break.
he's back again. I thought we got rid of him.
No, I think he was still the leader, but
But he mainly focused on the north part.
mark that fool.
Yeah, you gotta
What?
Fuck, that was
Dude, the last like 3 episodes.
They have.
every time.
They're good at it, bro.
So
They
sick
really
of
are.
Crying.
Put you in perspective?
Yeah.
Like what like the names of the pacifistas actually mean now?
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to make the peace, right?
It is
It's
kind
like
of.
are they all just called pacifists?
Yeah. Which is slightly
Get them
ironic.
pacifists.
It's kinda
Shoots
like
a
the
light beam at them.
It's not like the idea if we crush our enemies so like soundly, then there'll be nothing but peace after. Surely.
You know, I wasn't thinking about that. That's actually kind of that fits.
That's kinda
I like
dark.
It is.
But
quite
I
dark.
looked at it as like, oh, we here for,
Peacekeeping, but really we're gonna fucking.
it's kind of like the Sentinels from X-Men.
that. Ooh,
Never heard of it.
They'll think they're just here to,
just like
help.
the authority.
Yeah, but they'll just fuck shit up. So I'm starting to think.
11:32, guys.
Yep. Discussion.
Another happy episode in the books.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to think maybe the devil fruit or vegapunk is gonna be what saves her, because I don't know if the devil fruit by changing her age has something to do. What if she can always change the disease back to her early stages every time?
De-age the disease.
Yeah, every time, like make it brand new
Back to little stuff.
every 5
Would
years.
she be? Could she target something like just a part of somebody instead of doing everybody?
Maybe. I'm thinking it has to be a way.
I mean, what happened? Like, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, you've seen her as a grown up now.
Yeah, she doesn't. She has no really.
So yeah, what do you think happened?
Yeah, she got rid of it. Right? I don't. I'm trying to go back to her, the way she looked. She didn't have it, but in the
Oh, she had
outro,
the little
Well,
earring in her eye.
that's actually
Like the cheek
the
ring?
cheek piercing.
The
The
cheek piercing
cheekbone.
is what I was looking
yeah.
for.
she does have a cheek.
She's got the. She has a little cheekbone piercing right
Yeah,
where the jewels
the-
were.
Jewelry Bonnie.
Her name is Jewelry Bonnie, the glutton.
So it's just a reminder.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the meaning of it was. Maybe it's just like a cool choice. Maybe it's covering a little
Yeah.
scar or something.
I thought it was blood related. She is
Oh yeah,
a result of fucking raping and all that stuff.
pretty much.
Celestial dragons.
Fucking, I hate them.
They
That
played a
means
game, they
that
hunted,
means
they
she
found
is
one.
half celestial dragon.
We don't
Yeah,
know
but they
which
don't-
one though.
we don't know which one.
But they don't
that
care,
that we still don't even know. They've been leading us
Right?
on about that very fucking hard.
They still don't give a fuck.
Apparently not.
Who?
The
About
celestial
Bonnie?
dragons.
No,
yeah,
yeah,
about
yeah.
Bonnie. No, probably doesn't even know that she's still alive.
Especially if
Damn,
know
they
she has
took
the
her.
disease.
I wonder which one took her.
That is the
'Cause
question
they never
in the
showed-
fandom right now.
Yeah,
Never
that's a
showed her.
huge thing is trying to figure that out.
It's gonna be that dude with the fucking weird ass fucking haircut.
Which one?
Oh, Garland.
Garland.
that is.
You know,
I never think
I-
about how the ages line up and like if that.
Because
makes
that was
sense
also when we saw Garling the Banana Man
on
on that island. That was like 20, 30 years ago at that point.
Banana
So
Man Garland.
he's like a lot older than Ginny
This
and
would have
Bonnie
been
were.
like 15, 20 years
Yeah.
after that, which is
When-
fine, I guess.
When that stopped them.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm just saying, like,
you know,
Who stopped a
This is
kidnapping?
really freaking weird, but I've actually had a random
You
ass
go,
thought.
'cause
I
you're
kinda just like
closer
wake up in
than
the
me.
middle of the night and you think, what if it was one of
You
the
can do it, not me.
one of the 5 elders?
yeah,
It was
no,
like an
it could be.
experiment, and that's where the disease came from.
What, Josh?
Saturn.
That's very like.
Huge
Oh,
half
sorry.
over
Then,
there.
all right, that's a good thing they didn't hear that then.
Yeah.
So-
But yeah,
Do you think? I mean, you guys probably know. Is the
I don't
disease
know.
like when she got captured? She got it because she was out there being treated like shit.
Well, that's the reason
Or
they
she-
threw her away.
Yes.
Because she got sick.
It's unsure right now.
She got sick when she was over there. But you saying like because Kuma didn't get sick, he baiting this baby.
Yeah, it's
all
got to
her
be
life.
something.
So it's not contagious by the touch.
Yeah.
So
It was like genetic, maybe.
so she didn't get it by the touch then, by someone else over there.
Yeah.
So it has to be either they insert it in her or something like that as a punishment.
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been a punishment, or
Could've
it's
been.
like could have altered her DNA or some stupid.
But it's
crazy
also
shit.
the reason they threw her away. Like,
Yes.
So they got her sick, and they're like, "Oh wait, she's sick now." Never
Yeah,
mind, and
so
they
it
just
was
threw her away.
almost like unexpected a little bit,
It's like we don't
even
need
to
it.
them. And
Or
then-
they just don't give a fuck.
I mean, they
Or-
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, they
don't.
definitely don't give a fuck. That's
They
for
was just
sure.
like, ha, we got her
Oh,
sick. They
yeah.
shot his mom, his dad in the back because he
It was
was
being slightly loud.
slightly loud. So, getting rid of. But, hey, she's a G, though. I don't know if they got rid of her, but she ran away. Still, she knowing in the sun she was gonna.
She
get
did it
worse.
just to make
Yeah,
sure
she
her
sacrificed
her
herself
baby
to-
could get home, so
Yeah.
Bonnie could make it home.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why she extended in the sea. She couldn't hide from the natural light in the sea.
No,
And
yeah.
Kuma probably feel like shit. Like, guys, if I married her, we would have been together right
That's
now.
what I was thinking slightly, like the butterfly effect of him saying yes at that moment back then. Like, would it have actually changed anything?
I don't think it would have.
I don't really.
I don't think it would've-
so.
I think it would.
I don't know because I don't know. Maybe they would have still been in
They
the.
definitely would have.
What if they get? He just told her.
Maybe they would have to. Maybe they would have traveled together
Exactly.
instead of alone.
Yeah.
It's impossible
It's
to say.
possible,
like, there's
but
always like.
They could have
small
also
things like
split
that.
up and still been married. I mean, they obviously loved each other.
What if she got pregnant? He would have not let her go.
He didn't let her go here. I think the fact that they were Revolutionary Army commanders, they had to run their own squads and do their own missions, and then somebody was obviously targeting her and tracking her. So like she was
Oh, you think so?
gonna get. I mean, the dude literally walked up on them like while they were just chilling, like not even.
But they didn't
Doing
show how he looked like.
Right?
No, they
No,
just
we
showed
don't
a
know.
freaking foot.
We don't
So it
know
had
who
to
it
be
is.
someone,
That's
With a
all
foot.
we have.
It has to be someone with a left foot.
someone important.
Can't be,
Alright,
so it
so it's
can't
not
be
Zeph.
Zeph. It
Cannot
can't be
be
Zeph.
Zeph.
Zeph is the only one crossed off the list.
The only one in the show.
The only one on the
Can't
show.
be.
Can't, it can't be Shiki.
But back,
Batman walks on
but at the
swords.
same time, back then, Zeph would have had his foot.
The ultimate
Ooh.
red herring.
Oh, Shiki would have had
Oh
Shiki.
my
Why
god!
is that?
It was Zeph. We figured
Zeph's
it
the
out.
celestial.
So
Zeph.
is this something that you guys know in the manga or not?
What?
No,
No.
we do not have the answer.
No, we
No,
don't
to
know.
who-
We don't know who. it
Damn,
was.
we are on the next arc in store.
We have no hints, no nothing.
So
We
they
are just
never
blind as
said-
y'all.
We'll never know. And of course,
We
Oda.
probably will never know.
Of course, Oda.
Yeah, I don't think
it
it'll
might
be-
not be important.
It might. I mean,
It
even
might be
if,
just someone that was strong enough to take them.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I'll make them slaves.
We might just be meant to know that it's a celestial dragon and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
That is such a... And she knows that now. Because she went into his memories.
Yeah, that would
yeah,
make sense.
That's
yeah.
right.
So I just wonder if it's because Vegapunk gives her the fruit or something. Or he gives her the fruit.
And I think the fruit will help.
I think it's the key, yeah.
De-aged the disease progression.
For some reason, I feel like
You know, so you
I
can't
mean, like,
feel
her
it.
whole big thing is like,
no.
Spoil me.
Never mind. Because I don't know if my question will be a spoiler answer.
Ask
so
me
I
then,
mean,
and not him.
Okay.
Yeah. They already heard the fruit. I thought the celestial dragons gave her the fruit for some reason. No, it's
Nah.
Kuma. And, okay.
Not
Alright.
yet.
I was gonna say, is it-
Because I was gonna say because I haven't obviously
Last one?
seen. Yeah, no, we're good.
Nah,
We're good.
not really.
Never mind.
Well,
I'm just
actually, I
stupid.
just
Don't
kinda
worry.
got
I'm just
something.
stupid. Not just
What
don't
happened?
mind me.
I just kind of got something.
What's that?
It's a better fruit. Like, the fact her fruit is like it gives a very unclear like description of what it actually does, but we can only assume that it's like a
De-aging or aging thing.
in like alternate ways,
Mhm.
like
I mean,
the way like the way she makes Luffy an old man every time,
yeah.
or something like that. It's like, what if that's why she, like, or how she's able to fight it? Is she just continuously keeps herself.
Yeah, what you're saying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
like
Uh,
either
Is
target
Is that along the
herself,
same lines as what y'all were saying?
either target
Right.
herself, or specifically can target like this diseased part of herself. Like that would be some busted ass shit.
True.
It's kind of
I
like
only aged my cheekbone.
it's kind of like that
This
chick
one part.
from.
That's
her
why
name?
she has it, so she can just grab it.
My Hero. What's her name?
Well,
It's
that's
kind of
funny
like the
episode,
chick
guys.
from My Hero.
Oh, floppy.
The little girl.
Ari.
Because
Ari.
they think she's a healer, but all she's doing is she's
D reversing you.
time. She just changes you back in time. She like anything she touches, she could just bring it back to the
Original state.
original state. So you could break your hand and she could just bring it back. People say.
Oh.
But what if her fruit was kind of like
No.
law fruit cures every disease that you have.
Yeah, what the hell's law here, bro? That would have been.
That would have been
useful.
awesome. Yeah,
Was this
well,
a-
I wasn't even born yet. I don't know. Well, he was born now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the beginning of Kuma's backstory wasn't.
No, I'm just saying like, what if her fruit has the same effect?
It could be.
Whenever she eats it, it just gets rid of whatever.
I was gonna say, did Lost Fruit just get rid of his thing, or did it give him the opportunity to
Heal himself.
Like
Yeah,
learn
I think-
how to do it all? It didn't heal him.
Really?
Yeah, the
No,
fruit
yeah.
didn't heal him
Same
himself,
way-
but the powers allowed him to heal himself.
Allow him
That's why he
to-
became a
So
That's why
it was
he's
just
a
eating it
surgeon.
didn't heal it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
He became a doctor. Once
He
got
could
the fruit,
easily
like-
cure it because of the fruit.
He
yeah.
saved his own life. He's like, cool. Now I'm a surgeon. I can be a doctor and learn how to.
I
take
got
away
it
others.
mixed up.
Surgeon
I
of
got
death.
it mixed up. Homeboy wanted him to use the power against. Doflamingo wanted him to use a surgery on him, right?
The eternal life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
same
was
with
the
Blackbeard
supposed
too.
immortality awakening of the.
But he didn't do it.
Hell no.
No, dude,
Well, why would Law do that?
Doflamingo could literally do surgery on himself, anyways.
He can move around his organs of free
They did
will.
surgery.
Yeah,
Great.
he literally stitched
I was
himself.
confused. I
He
thought-
could
I
like
thought-
string up his organs.
It was to
Cured.
avoid when he got stabbed by
They
Law.
cured who?
Yeah.
To get
I
his
thought
organs.
Oh, the fruit itself.
I fucking love devil fruits, dude. It's such a cool concept.
I had a moment where I was like, damn, so Kuma could take away people's pain with the red bubbles. Couldn't he take away a disease? Is that not pain?
I was
Well,
thinking
that's
about
they
that.
they explain that in the beginning of his backstory that he can only do like physical and minor
True.
things. Like he could do
can only
physical pain, and then only minor
ailments.
like sicknesses. He
Minor
couldn't do.
ailments.
He wouldn't. He
Like
wasn't a.
long-term diseases.
Yeah, he wasn't a. Yeah, he couldn't fix any of that.
That's
sense,
law
makes
right
sense.
Yeah, that would be law.
I think if he was able to push out Jenny's thing and he knew that, he would have. That's what he would have gone.
I feel like he
For
probably
sure,
would have
yeah.
just tried to anyway. I feel like,
Especially with Bonnie too.
but what could he have done with it? What if, like, if it did work?
Give
Then
it to
if he
him.
just
Probably.
takes himself and he gives it himself,
Yeah.
then good job. You're gonna raise a kid now that you just promised to the lady that you're not gonna raise because you're gonna die. So you can't do that.
right.
Give it to one of those old people. They've been living forever anyway.
That's an idea.
They probably the age will just counteract.
But
That's
that's probably
fucking Jules.
exactly what happened.
Maybe.
He became a robot. Who the fuck is taking care of Bonnie now?
Nobody.
Maybe she's grown up. She's
Why did he become a robot?
Questions.
Because-
questions that have yet to
as,
be
uh,
answered.
Hmm.
All right, theory crafting here. Let's see it.
Give and take. Yeah, I become a robot for you guys and a slave. You guys saved my daughter.
Okay.
Okay.
To
they
the
are.
world government.
Yeah, because they got the technology maybe, and they're the only ones that can do it. Or they'll just tell. Because I know Vegapunk is up there, so I'm just thinking maybe. Because Vegapunk gotta be
There was
part of the
someone. There was
story.
someone really important who just knows who Bonnie is too. That we saw like right before the.
Vegapunk.
There was someone who knew Bonnie. That was very important.
Vegapunk.
Well,
and,
Vegapunk was trying to fucking do everything he could to save Bonnie.
Yeah. And one of the elders.
But there was people who just was saying, but like, hey, you're Bonnie, like, and I think that's a big deal.
I know the elders knew. One of the
Stussy.
elders.
The elder that we've
Garcia?
seen, Saturn.
Saint
Saint-
Garcia
We've
Saturn.
seen them all.
He
so-
he obviously knew.
He definitely
Bonnie,
knew Bonnie.
She definitely knew him.
and she definitely knew him.
Yeah. So I wonder if he's the one that's like, okay, you belong to us, and I will just save your daughter.
Possible.
And he was like, okay, I'll become a slave again.
That's a
Uh-huh.
crazy line.
Who
That could be though, but like just the power of that, like him choosing to go back into slavery.
But kind of
Just
like,
to save Bonnie,
Oh man, that hits just thinking about that.
yeah, it
It is
does.
a very Kuma thing to do, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Which really sucks because it's like the one thing he's trying to avoid for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But he'll do it to himself.
and now she
Yeah.
is a slave to revenge.
Man, he was only a slave for like what? Like
His whole life.
it was like well no he wasn't. He was only a
Like-
slave for like 5 years. It was just for like 4 to 9, right?
Yeah.
And then he got out when he was 9, and then he never was a slave again. But it's incredible how those 5 years,
Shaped his whole life.
literally the words out of my mouth. Yeah.
We did
Oh,
actually see him as
Genie.
an adult slave, slightly
I
mindless in
thought,
the
I
anime.
thought they were related.
Yeah, we did, but that was after all this in the backstory.
Yeah.
So it's already he did go 40 something, 50 something years without being a slave.
True.
I almost teared up a little bit.
I could
the,
tell.
At the baby part.
I could hear you breathing slightly heavier.
Because I was like, denial first. I was like, no, this is not it.
this can't
Because I
be.
saw with a bunch of crystals,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, that's not Jenny.
Oh, she got Josu's fruit.
I don't know who the fuck this
Oh
is.
shit, Diamond Head Ginny?
Dude, imagine.
That's why I was like, who the fuck is this chick? But I was like,
Maybe
thing
that
is
would have
Jenny.
cured her.
But it was her.
What if the diamond one just worked? Because then it would just crush the jewels, because diamonds are stronger.
Just push him out like pimples.
So I'm wondering how is she dying? Is because what did they do on the inside?
Maybe they are also growing on the inside.
Oh, yeah, your
maybe.
heart. Ooh,
I assume
that's
they're like
stopping our organs
like
and stuff.
jewel tumors, and they just like
Kidney stones, heart stones,
Yeah.
lung
They
stones,
grow in them.
stones.
They're hardening the areas, so everything underneath is just hardening, and there's no flow, or
Blood
I can only
vessels.
imagine. Maybe they'll
Your throat.
give us more of a description of what's actually happening
Dude,
with it. But
Titan shifting, bro. Just
Can't
put that
take a
shit
shit.
on.
You shit
Spoilers,
rocks and blood.
well, guys, that was episode 1132 of One Piece.
We'll be here next week for 11:33 if it's not a recap.
Yeah, I think it actually is a recap.
Why you gotta
done
do
by
that to us?
Chopra.
Wait, really?
We
seen
just
it?
saw the. No, we just saw the. Yeah, okay, he's done.
Oh my god. You working for Crunchyroll now?
I'm
Scared me.
surprised that y'all actually went to believe me.
But
right
you
off
said
the
it so conventionally.
Oh,
like,
you were
guys,
trolling?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You had me.
Why we couldn't.
That's why I was so confused. What the
Subscribe.
We just saw
Like,
the
comment,
preview.
give me a kiss,
Okay,
and talk to me next time. Call me
beat me.
AniMayhem.
Maybe.